Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sammy Ketchum, and I'm back with another deck video. This time we're coming at you with a deck profile of Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX with Zeraora GX. Yeah, so that's the deck we're going to be doing today. This is the third deck in the team up series that we're doing. All right, this is the third deck. So there are two other decks that we've already done deck profiles on, and I'll be putting links in the descriptions of those in all the videos. So yeah. This deck, this card was featured at the World Championships last year, and right now it's basically going to be the face of the team up meta. This card is so good. It is so busted. You know, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm so happy that electric Pokemon are getting so much support right now, because it's my favorite type. I love it because the decks that I am good with are decks that have energy acceleration. I'm good with those. And I'm also good with electric type Pokemon and the strategies of electric type Pokemon and what they do. And I'm very good with them. And I've been very good in the past with them as well. So yeah, I'm very excited to talk about this deck. So yeah, let's jump right into this. Or actually, before we jump into this, let's give a shout out and a big hello to Big Sparky. Hey, Big Sparky, say hello. Pika, Pika That's my impression of Pikachu or Big Sparky. You know, he loves being on camera. He's gonna entertain us today and watch us. Well, anyway, let's get started. We have two copies of Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX. Honestly, I was going to play a third, but I thought about it, and I was like, I really don't want to have out two of these. I just really want to get out one. Just get out one, have it use its attack to power up, a Pokemon on the bench, or either power up a Pokemon on the bench or power up itself and get ready to use the GX attack. That's going to be my strategy. Well, let's go ahead and really talk about this thing. It has 240 HP, which is very big. So you're going to really need to dish out some damage. It has 3 retreat costs, which is very big. Which we're not going to worry about that because we have his partner Zeraora in here. His attack is for 3 lightning energies. 150. Basically what this attack does is that you can search your deck for 3 basic energies or lightning energies and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, or to one of your Pokemon in any way you like. So that's very good. You can power up a Zeraora on the bench, or you could power himself up and get ready for the GX attack. 3 energies is kind of hard to power up when you start off, but it's with this deck, with the way this deck has energy acceleration, you can do it. The GX attack on this is very good. It's probably mostly the GX attack that we're going to use during this game. For 3 energies, it does 200 damage. So wow, 200 damage. That's big. So basically, you're getting a knockout there. All right, and then plus that plus symbol. It's like, all right, the plus symbol is this. If you have 3 more energies on this Pokemon, this attack does 170 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So you do 200 to the active and 170 to the bench if you have 6 energies on this Pokemon. So that's a Tapu Lele. That's hitting a Tapu Lele, ladies and gentlemen. That is insane. That is insanely good. That is very, very good. I like that. I like that a lot. And 200 damage, guess what? That can go up. You've got electro powers in this deck. So that 200 becomes 230, 260, what have you. You know what I'm saying? Whale Lord and Magikarp is going down. Especially with Choice Band as well. So yeah, this is a very good card. It's people are gonna play this. They're gonna try their hands at this. This is going to be a tier deck. Two copies of Zeraora GX. Zeraora GX basically really is in here for its ability. It gives any Pokemon with lightning energy on it free retreat. That is very good, ladies and gentlemen. It has 190 HP. Its attack, Plasma Fist, for 2 colorless. 2 lightning and a colorless. Does 160. So it's 10 more than 150 on the Zekrom and Pikachu. But it's still good because it hits good numbers. But this Pokemon can't attack the next turn that you use it. But we're not worried about that because it has free retreat. You can free retreat, you can Guzma out of it, whatever. So that's not a problem at all. The GX attack full voltage is actually really not bad. You can take 5 energies from your discard pile and add them to your Pokemon in any way you like. To tell you the truth, we're probably not going to use that GX attack in this deck, but it depends on the matchups and what's going on. But this GX attack is very, very good. I like it. It has a retreat cost of 2, but that's irrelevant because he gives himself free retreat basically. If you have an energy attached to him, which isn't going to be that hard at all. 2 Tapu Koko GX. Tapu Koko GX is really, really good. 170 HP. Yeah, people can basically knock that out. That's doable. But we're not worried about that. Its ability, Arrow Trail. If you play it from your hand, you could basically move as many energies as you like to Tapu Koko. You would only move 3 though. And he becomes your active Pokemon. This is very good if your opponent has damaged a Pikachu and Zekrom or Zeraora and they haven't killed them yet. So you can basically move him to the active and then keep the ball rolling and attack. His attack, Sky High Claws, is for 130. 130 is a sweet spot, especially among non-GXs. You can basically knock most of them out. 2 lightning and a colorless, of course. And we have electro powers in this deck. Electro powers can boost the damage. So yeah, it's 130, but that can go up. That's what we like about this deck. Tapu Thunder GX, we're probably not going to use this GX attack, but we might as well mention it. For 2 lightning and a colorless, it does 50 damage times the amount of energies attached to your opponent's Pokemon. So if they have 4 energies attached to any of their Pokemon or all their Pokemon, this does 200 damage. If they have more, it can do more. So actually, this could actually be an alternate GX attack if you really like. You know, I mean, you can get up to 300 damage. So yeah, this GX attack can hit a tag team. You know, got 2 copies of Zapdos, the new Zapdos from Team Up. Of course, this is a proxy. Um, it has 110 HP. For 1 energy, this basically the attack is 10 base, 10 plus. If this Pokemon became your active Pokemon during this turn, then the attack does I think 70 more damage. Yes, 70 more damage. So this attack can do basically 80 damage. This is very good in the early game. In the early game, you can start taking knockouts with this, knocking out their Pokemon. While you're knocking out their Pokemon, you could be setting up your bench, you know, which is very good. How are you gonna get them active? I mean that's pretty easy. I mean, it's not hard, you know. It's not hard to get them active. You know, you can Guzma, you can get them active. If you've had a turn before, you have a turn before, you just attach energy to them. Free retreat the Pokemon in the active spot because of Zeraora. Bring him out and then, you know, use his attack to knock out a Pokemon. An easy Pokemon, something that has like 70 HP or 80 HP, or less than 80 HP, you know. So this is very good in the early game. You know, it has a retreat cost of 2, but that's irrelevant because of Zeraora's ability. So yeah, this is a very good Pokemon. Very good, and you're gonna see this a lot with these type of decks. 1 copy of Marshadow. Marshadow is in here for his Let Loose ability. When you play it from your hand, both players shuffle their hands to their decks and draw 4 cards. This is absolute disruption. This could basically win you games. You sit there and do this in the beginning of the game, and your opponent gets a bad hand, it can take them right out of the game. If your opponent uses attacks is it? Yeah. Zekrom's GX attack. No, Rayquaza's GX attack. Excuse me. Rayquaza's GX attack. At 10 cards to the hand, this will mess them up. Metagross GX's attack to basically do the same thing. This messes that up. Any card that basically lets your opponent search their deck for Pokemon or search their deck for cards and add them to their hand, and you haven't played this bad boy, and your opponent hasn't played this, they're gonna play it. They're gonna play it. You can bet it's coming on the next turn. I can guarantee you it's coming on the next turn. So yeah, this is just too good to not include. 2 Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is self-explanatory. Play it from your hand, get a supporter from your deck. Tapu Koko Prism Star. This is also from Team Up. 130 HP. Its ability. If this is on your bench, you can remove it from play and take 2 energies from your discard pile and attach them to one of your Pokemon on the bench. This is very, very good. This will help you get energies on your Pikachu and Zekrom or Zeraora, you know. So that's very good. You know, I mean, that's what it's in there for. Oh, 1 retreat cost, which is irrelevant because of Zeraora. So, you know. But yeah, you know, this getting energies from the discard pile is very good. I like it. We have ourselves 4 Cynthia. Self-explanatory. Best draw in the game. Shuffle your hand in your deck, draw 6. 2 copies of Erica's Guidance. This is the new card from Team Up. Alright. If you have 6 cards in your hand, including this one, you can basically draw cards up to the equal to the number of your opponent's Pokemon in play. So if they have 4, you draw 4 more cards. If they have 5, you draw 5 more cards. If they have 6, you draw 6 more cards. 6 more cards, including the cards in your hand. That is absolutely busted. Busted. It is great. This is going to be a great draw card, and it's going to change. And it's going to change the format. Two copies of Lily. Lily is going to be the first turn supporter we basically want to use. Shuffle and draw. Shuffle, not shuffle. draw until you have up to 8 cards, which is very good. We've got 2 in here just so basically so we can see it. So if one gets prized, we still have one. You know, that type of thing. And other than that, it's still just not a bad card. It's still a good card. So yeah. Lily, first turn shenanigans. That's what it's in here for. We have ourselves 3 copies of Volkner. Volkner is very good with this deck because you can get electric energy, and you can get an item card. This is very good. We do not have Ninetales GX in this deck. So this is the card that is going to allow us to get Electro Powers, Choice Bands, things of that nature. So yeah, this is very good to get you the cards that you need. We play 3 copies of Guzma. Guzma is very good. It's self-explanatory. You know, you and your opponent both switch out. Your opponent switches out first. Just to make for some really great plays, especially with Zapdos, if you really want to. You don't need to, but you can. But you know. 1 copy of Licia. I included this card because I want to be able to see Thunder Mountain when I really need it. I want to be able to see Tapu Koko when I really need it. You know, so it can search out 2 Prism Star cards, which Tapu Koko and Thunder Mountain, they're Prism Star cards, so you can search them out. Alright, this card is searchable by Tapu Lele, and Tapu Lele is searchable by Ultra Ball. So we can get to our stadiums, we can get to our Prism Star cards easily. This is very good. Alright, 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Self-explanatory. 4 copies of Electro Power. Electro Power is so good, boosting up your damage output in this deck. You know, Pikachu and Zekrom hitting for 150 plus. You know, that is amazing. 180, 210, 240, 70, 300 with a choice band. Man, this is sick. This is sickening. It is great. And I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. To be able to alter your damage is something I love. Three choice bands. 3 choice bands are good to basically hit your opponent's GX Pokemon for 30 more damage. just ramp it up 30 more damage. That is great. You know, I love it. You know, you can't go wrong. You know, I know a lot of people are playing 2. I'm like, nah, oh, nope, I can't play 2. I gotta play 3. You know, if your Pokemon dies or something happens, and if you only have 2, and if that one Pokemon dies with the one choice band on it, and you've either got another one more choice band in the deck from one of your Pokemon, or it's in your prizes. And then you're kind of like, oh man, my other choice bands are my prizes. What am I gonna do? You know, how am I gonna make damage work? I mean, yes, you have electro powers in this deck that actually help out as well, but I like insurance, and my insurance is good. um, 2 nest balls. Nest balls are very good because most of the Pokemon in this deck are basic Pokemon. I think all the Pokemon in this deck are basic Pokemon, I think. Yeah. So yeah, nest balls can help you find just about all of them, except for Tapu Lele, or except for the ones that need to come from the hand. So yeah. 2 copies of Pokemon Communication. If there's a Pokemon in your hand that you want to, that you just don't want in your hand, you can swap it for one in your deck and add it to your hand, which is very good. This was an old format card that's being reprinted in Team Up, which is very good. I like it. Can't wait to start playing with it again. All right. 2 copies of Electro Charger. What this card does is that you flip a coin, or I think flip a coin or flip 2 coins, and you can get up to 2 electro powers back from your discard pile and add them to your hand. So yeah, adding electro powers back to your hand is good. And even if you're flipping a coin, if you're getting a chance to do that, that is very good. This deck can't fit Ampharos GX in it. So this is the next best thing to get back electro powers so you can ramp up your damage to knock out your opponent's Pokemon. This is very good. And this is going to be very scary going forward. You know, you're going to sit there and you're going to use this and you're going to be like, oh crap, if he gets this off, he knocks me out. You know, and I like taking this chance. So I like this card. One copy of Rescue Stretcher to get back your Pokemon from the discard pile. 2 copies of Aether Paradise Conservation Area. This card is great with this deck. Almost all of your Pokemon are electric Pokemon, so they're going to benefit from this. Your opponents do 30 less damage to you when this is out. You know, that is so good. That is so good. You know, that means basically they're going to have to do more to try to knock you out. You know, they're going to have to extend more to knock you out, which is great, which is devastating. It puts Pikachu and Zekrom to 270 HP. It puts Zeraora to 210 HP. So yeah, this is very good. And then 1 copy of Thunder Mountain. This card is so good. It can make Zapdos attack free. So you can hit for 80 for free. And then Pikachu and Zekrom's attack, that attack cost becomes 2, which is very good. And it also makes the GX attack become 5. You know, so This is very good all around for your Pokemon. And with this deck, with the cards I have in it, this is now searchable. And then we have ourselves 12 lightning energies. 12 lightning energies, which is very good for your Pokemon. Now this deck, I haven't had the chance to test this out and try this out yet. So I am really eager to see how this deck plays. I've seen some videos on it with other people and their builds and and how it plays. It's not bad. It's not bad. I like it. And with the way that I'm building this deck, with the way that I'm choosing to build it, I'm really hoping that it'll do well. Actually, in a sense, I might add some Acerolas in here to pick up my Pokemon, so that like if they can't kill my Pokemon off, then I could do some healing. So I might put Acerolas in here, but who knows? But that's just, an alternate suggestion or whatever. Acerolas is like two Acerolas, like the 61st and 62nd card that I would want in here. But yeah, I like this deck. If you like the team up content, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, you can go beyond your limits and go beyond plus ultra.